Okay, so 10 things you didn't know you can do in Hypixel Bridge. Now, you probably at least heard of some of these tricks, but if you happen to know all of these, then I guess you can consider yourself a god. Let's go. Number 1, the galaxy jump. This is a trick discovered by Pavkin. It's a trick on the galaxy map where you can basically glitch through the roof of your goal room to jump down and catch your opponents by surprise. To do this trick, you gotta first stand on the bottom half of this specific staircase right here, and then you mine it. And now that you're glitched into the block, all you gotta do is hold W and keep mining forward to break through the roof. You can defend this by anticipating when your opponent will drop and shoot them as they fall. This way you also have low ground advantage. And also you'll see this staircase technique being used on another map later down in the list. Moving on to number 2, we have the Chronon behind jump, which can be performed on the map Chronon. This trick was discovered by Seismic with this one short video.
Actually, that worked.
Now, people already know that you can score from the back by jumping off the roof, but going from the bottom and looping around by block clutching is so new, even experienced players are caught off guard by this trick. For example, in this clip, I scored on Bridge Slap, who's a bridge godlike with this trick, so I'm very proud of myself knowing that this guy is literally one of the best players in the world.
Wait, that's a thing? Okay, teach me how the fuck
Let's
you did
go!
that.
Moving on to number 3, we have 2 neat little tricks that can be performed on the map Hyperfrost. First, we have the Hyper Jump, inspired by King Kong from the latest Godzilla movie, where you basically jump and clutch to the edge of the side island, and then jump and clutch to the main goal room like so. And here's a successful example from a real game.
Oh, nice.
Oh, let's go! Hyper jump! Okay, that's cool and all, but we're not done yet, because if we go under the surface, we find that we can do another trick called the Hyperfrost Undergoal, discovered by Apple Pies and Badamja. So, you gotta go on this very last layer here, and then you build out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then you gotta place one block up, and then you gotta leap with all your might, and then you can score. This is due to how most of the goal's hitbox is actually hidden under the surface, kind of like my crippling anxiety and depression. But beware, you have to almost get a perfect jump for this to work. A sloppy jump won't cut it, buddy. And now moving on to number 4, we have the Flora Undergoal. Yes, there's more undergoals. This one is discovered by OpenAI. No, not Elon Musk's company, he's an OG bridge player. Now this one is a bit harder than the Hyperfrost Undergoal, because when you build from the last layer, you gotta zigzag your way across like this. But once you've made it here, you can just simply walk to the goal's hitbox and score. It's almost like the map creators wanted us to find this trick by leaving out a part of the goal open at the back like this. Alright, now moving on to number 5, we have the Atlantis jump, discovered by Jers and Blitz. This one you basically jump from the roof of Atlantis by glitching through these slabs. Doing this basically guarantees a goal because you don't need to PvP them. To execute this trick, you first gotta make sure your opponent is on the ground while you climb up on the roof, either using this cactus over here, or you can even go behind the goal room and clutch yourself up using this cactus at the back. And I just realized these things aren't cactuses, they're actually like seaweed or something. Oh, beware, you could get shot off. No, you fucking dickhead. Okay, so to do it on the blue side, you mine this block here and then mine this block as you're falling. But on the red side, it works a bit different because you first glitch into this block and then you mine this block, and then as you're falling, you mine this third block. And that's how you avoid having a PvP. Okay, everybody, for number 6, we have the Fortress Jump, and gee, this trick is literally one of my favorites, man. When I found this out, I was like, what? So to do this trick, you gotta use a technique from earlier, remember? You gotta mine on the bottom of the stairs, and then you can glitch yourself through. It's pretty insane, huh? You can literally catch anyone off guard, even Cheetah. And not only can you use this to score goals, you can also use this as a defensive measure, like in this clip here from a real game. Holy shit, I just did that? Oh, I'm smart. And while we're on this map, Fortress, another little trick that you can do is the cage jump, where as soon as your cage opens, you block clutch yourself over this castle. This way is a bit faster than going down because you always bump your head and you have to wait, you know what I'm saying? And now moving on to number 7, we have the log jump on the treehouse map. You basically just loop around the stairs of treehouse and then block clutch yourself onto the logs in order to get to the back of the goal, and then you can score. Now I admit I'm actually complete trash at doing this trick, so here's a clip from Cruh. But another trick that you can do on this map is called hiding in the tree. I think it's pretty funny because no one expects you to be there for whatever reason. You can just keep your opponent running around like a headless chicken, and once they give up trying to find you and go for your goal, and then you can jump down and score. Number 8, we have the Kashoot, or the overshoot. This little trick is named after Cruh, where you basically just shoot an arrow over your cage before the game even starts to hit your opponent right as their cage opens. This can only be done on the flower cage, so you gotta switch to that. And then you stand on this blue flower at the back. And then if your aim is right... Number 9, we have another one of my favorite tricks of all time, the Urban Flawless Jump. On the map Urban, you can avoid having to PvP for a goal by jumping straight into the goal from the roof without touching the ground at all. But I gotta admit, this isn't easy. You gotta have the perfect angle and timing for your jump to work, but once you do get it right, it's pretty much impossible to stop you. So yeah, check this out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But wait, before you go, I just want to give a huge shout out to Cruh for being one of the first people to actually start teaching and popularizing these tricks. So I guess for number 10, just go and watch this video of his. It covers even more tricks and glitches that weren't covered in this video. And go give him a sub, because whenever a new trick gets discovered in the future, this man will be the first one to keep you posted, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ham, have a nice day.